ladies and gentlemen, it is actually that day. We are a number of hours here away from the Diablo 4 Campfire Chat.
Oh, I am so ready for this.
Today is the day.
I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
God, I can see the excitement already. What's up, guys?
Can we get a close-up of the skateboard? What, the Diablo skateboard? Or I'll show you the Diablo skateboard. Hold on.
5 minutes. Holy shit, here we go.
D4 is calling my name.
Dude, I am so excited for this.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Guys, I'm not gonna go in negatively. D4 Campfire.
I want to start hoping like, oh, maybe they're gonna add a loot filter. Oh.
I hope you guys are fucking ready.
It's a Diablo skateboard.
And so the show begins. 2, 1, showtime.
Welcome back, you Diablo 4 super fans. I hope you're fucking ready for Season 9, cause I sure am. In this video, I'll be going over the most epic and informative campfire chat we have seen to date, hearing from some of our favorite Diablo 4 super fans, and doing a deep dive into who the true target audience is for Diablo 4. Now, let's recap the most recent campfire chat. It started extremely strong with them saying, "We're kinda sick of your shit. These are the questions that we want asked, and only these questions only."
And so, in terms of what questions we're kind of looking for the Q&A section.
Isn't it kind of weird to do a Q&A and tell people what questions you want? Isn't that kind of weird?
It's actually a super Giga Chad move. Am I right, Riker?
Something a lot of people need to understand. A lot of questions that you most want answered are questions that they are not allowed to answer. So it is a waste to even ask the question because...
So, for example, if I ask them about stash tabs, or why there are no leaderboards, or what's the deal with the skill twig, what would they say?
We have nothing to announce at this time.
Okay, but you'll at least be adding a loot filter system soon, right?
We'll think about that. There's only a certain amount of time to ask questions, so any non-answer question means a lost opportunity for a question that would actually be answered.
Damn it, Riker. Okay, so what deep, jaw-dropping questions is the Diablo 4 team looking for?
I asked Dan what kind of question he might want to hear from chat, and he said, do they prefer affix or affix? So,
well, shit, Dan. I can already tell you are the new breakout star of this campfire chat. Anyway, after this riveting segment, Dan himself went on to talk about some lore, because I'm sure that's exactly what the 6,000 people who turned into the campfire chat on Twitch were looking for.
Dan Tangway is going to walk us through everything coming with the season and tell us what the Haradrim have been up to and why are we dealing with their past choices.
Yeah, let's do that. So, graphic here. Be pretty familiar to a lot of you, but that's going to cover all of what Season 9 contains.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not going to believe it. Don't do this to me, Blizzard. I'm not buying it. What the fuck? But it feels like I want to start hoping. What the fuck? They're getting me hopeful again. And I hate it.
Oh shit, sorry, that was the wrong clip. Now, I'm just going to shorten this next segment a bit, because Dan talked about like 40 minutes on lore, and which is exactly the perfect way to start a campfire chat, because that keeps everyone's attention, right?
After I get through this mess, we also have a new season journey, escalating nightmares.
You show up in my house to wish me a happy birthday.
That are coming to Season 9. Let's jump into story. Astaroth is the charred dude entirely out, but somehow he escapes hell.
On the 25th anniversary of Diablo 2, you come into my house.
And he starts, they partner up with a Haradrim mage named Donan.
Now, just when we thought we were going to get something we were actually interested in, it became apparent the Diablo 4 team was not going to let that happen.
And Aislinn is going to go pretty deep into spellcraft and jewels.
Disable various enemies.
Yeah, we know all this.
Didn't we already have a Season 9 campfire that explained all the mechanics?
You better have a pony outside. That's all I'm saying.
Jules,
and nothing new so far.
Is this campfire just to remind everybody the mechanics?
Your own build, like vulnerable.
It's a recap video.
Control.
There better be a gosh danged pony in my driveway.
I feel like most people that watch this, like that are interested in this, they already watched the last campfire. I don't really understand the purpose of repeating it all.
What are we what's the point of this campfire?
All I know is I didn't get an invite to Australia.
This could have been an email.
Show us what that looks like.
All right, let's quickly go over what we learned in the season 9 PTR, post PTR campfire, and I don't understand what the main purpose of this campfire was. Was it not like 80% just a rehash of what we did 1 month ago?
I didn't really feel like I learned anything new. Only a special or a limited amount of people watch the campfire. You know, like you gotta have a certain dedication to the game to even watch a campfire chat or a developer talk about the philosophy and the changes to a game, right? Full casual player doesn't do this.
I'm trying to find the good news here. It's like a mosquito trying to suck blood from a mummy.
You can probably expect there is a huge overlap on people that watch the campfire chat of the PTR and of the season launch. So repeating it all just seems boring.
That was not good. That was really not good.
In an effort to cheer Rax up, Gazzy and DM invited him on the Tavern Talk podcast, where they talked about who the target audience for D4 really is.
I don't think we are the target audience for Diablo 4.
The difference between a great D4 player and a casual player is basically how hard they smack their face in the keyboard when they start rolling around.
I could give a monkey the controller, and he's probably going to outlevel me.
And the target audience, it's your casual dad gamer who has 7 jobs, who wakes up in the morning, feeds the kids, go to work, comes back home, pops a few brewskis, gonna sit down on the couch to play some games, but oh shit, the doorbell rings, he opens it up, guess what? It's his wife's boyfriend. They go to the bedroom to play Tetris or something.
God, I love this story.
God.
Goes into the couch and plays Diablo 4. That's the target audience, and that's been an issue, but I mean, it's like we talked about before, they're making money on it.
Frostylaroo just said, that's me now, he just had a kid. If that's Frosty and Diablo 4 is for Frosty, why is his entire channel nuking Diablo 4?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Frosty did have that video where he maxed out all his basic skills in the footage. So, he is the target audience, Rex.
Oh, I see how it is, DM, calling me out. Something I would never do to you. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot. Let's see how the targeted handpicked questions turned out in the Q&A.
Does the strong room time count against the dungeon's completion time, or are they separate?
Dan, you want to take that one?
I'm thinking about this right now, and I am not entirely certain. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, go back to the team and post an update online about that.
Lily Charles. Mippy, at Diablo, are the escalating nightmare sigils craftable or only droppable? Important question for leveling. I think I might send that one to you, Dan.
Yeah, that's another one I'm not sure about, unfortunately.
They reeled me in. They got me. I was so okay with my life. And now I'm all juiced up again.
Same old Dan, you left me in the dark again. Questions flying, but you couldn't comprehend. They dance around the flames, but never got hot. Another campfire chat, where they just forgot it if I
They're teasing us at the very least. So we're either gonna get something more or we're gonna be insanely disappointed when there's not a pony in our driveway, but instead there's just, like a Diablo 4 pony or something.